organize. What we have as a way to absorb these two expressions of different aspects of the fourth ray. Someone who has joined us for the last couple of years at least, Elizabeth Rayner, who is an actress and celebrant of the fourth ray in many ways, who is going to read several poems to us. So this is our chance to celebrate this particular fourth ray for us through poetry and continue to deepen our reflections and absorptions of the wisdom that's been given to us thus far. So Elizabeth is nearby.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm glad to be here as an ambassador to the fourth ray. And I am indeed your poetic interlude. I'm going to be reading 3 poems. The first one is called The True Love by David White. There is a faith in loving fiercely the one who is rightfully yours, especially if you have waited years, and especially if part of you never believed you could deserve this loved and beckoning hand held out to you this way. I'm thinking of faith now and the testaments of loneliness and what we feel we are worthy of in this world. Years ago, in the Hebrides, I remember an old man who walked every morning on the shore of gray stones to the shore of baying seals, who would press his hat to his chest in the blustering salt wind and say his prayer to the turbulent Jesus hidden in the water. And I think of the story of the storm and everyone waking and seeing the distant yet familiar figure far across the water calling to them. And how we are all preparing for that abrupt waking and that calling and that moment we have to say yes. Except it will not come so grandly, so biblically, but more subtly and intimately in the face of the one you know you have to love. So that when we finally step out of the boat towards them, we find everything holds us and everything confirms our courage. And if you wanted to drown, you could, but you don't. Because finally, after all this struggle and all these years, you don't want to anymore. You've simply had enough of drowning. And you want to live. And you want to love. And you will walk across any territory and any darkness, however fluid and however dangerous, to take the one hand you know belongs in yours. Mindful by Mary Oliver. Every day I see or I hear something that more or less kills me with delight, that leaves me like a needle in the haystack of light. It is what I was born for, to look, to listen, to lose myself in this soft world, to instruct myself over and over in joy and acclamation. Nor am I talking about the exceptional, the fearful, the dreadful, the very extravagant, but of the ordinary, the common, the very drab, the daily presentations. Oh, good scholar, I say to myself, how can you help but grow wise with such teachings as these? The untrimmable light of the world. The oceans shine. The prayers that are made out of grass. Whoops. One more. The Vegetables by Hafiz. Today, the vegetables would like to be cut by someone who is singing God's name. How could Hafiz know such top secret information? Because once we were all tomatoes, potatoes, onions, or zucchini. Thank you.